Okay. Hey everybody. You'll have to excuse me. You have to excuse me for not wearing no shirt, but it's hotter than the VCR in a crack house in this thing. Anyway, look at that screen over there. Okay, now you can back up over there, dude, because we got a little video here to shoot. My TV is I don't have no antennas or nothing. I don't have the money to buy an antenna. So I just wandered out in the backyard, and all I could come up with was, I don't know where I put it. Dadgummit. Okay, we won't waste time on that, but I had a roll of electric fence wire, you know, for like cattle or dogs, you know, keep your dogs in the fence with. And I need to make an antenna, you know, so I wandered around, and these are the things that I found. I made do with what I had, but I took a bar stool. I know, what do y'all think this is? It looks like a Limpies electric chair, don't it? Well, it's not an electric chair. I took some nails and I drove them in all along the chair on all sides of the bar stool, all the way around. Same number of nails all the way around, evenly spaced. I didn't take a tape measure out there and measure it. I just randomly nailed them in there and made sure I had 9 on each rail. Make sure of that. I turned the bar stool upside down, and I got me about, let's say maybe 25, 30 foot of wire. And I started at one end right here. Okay, this is where I'm gonna explain this thoroughly so y'all know that, you know, because if you don't do it right, it's not gonna work very good. It's just gonna, and I'll explain why. So I started here, and I wrapped it around once, and I went around, and I wrapped it all the way around, and wrapped it around each nail one time until I got all the way to the bottom. And then I ran the wire up the center onto one of the center posts here. Okay, and it's very important that you do not cross these wires, because if you cross these wires, or these wires are touching, or these wires touch this, it takes out the reception that you're going to give your television. Okay, so then I run the wire up the side of these rails right here. And lay down, boy. Lay down. Now lay down. Sit down. Be humble. Anyway, so when I got to the end of it, I knew I had to bring this out to the front. You know, the front, I'm sorry. Anyway, so I took a piece of rubber hose, a vacuum line off of an automobile that I found out there on some air conditioning, some control lines, you know, or just in general, rubber hose. Let's just call it rubber hose. But it come off a vacuum line off my other motor on my truck that I took out. And I wrap this like this. And that way I have 2 points of contact with these wires. And then you can take, you know, I tried putting this coax cable directly to my television. It did nothing. So that tells me that if your wire is insulated, it's not going to give no reception. So I'm going to take this wire, this coax wire, and it's very important when you take that coax wire right here, this part can't touch this part. Otherwise, you're just farting in the wind. So I'm going to take this coax wire and I'm going to attach it just like this right here. And I'm going to twist this wire together. We're just going to call this the bare wire, the silver wire of the coax cable. You're going to twist it like so. Okay? And then without touching this part to here, you're going to twist this copper wire I used needle nose pliers to cut the wire with. I used a hammer, some finishing nails. Some of them are finishing nails that are just random nails. Okay, and to keep them wires secure there, well, thank God I have a whole strip here. I hate picking tape off the roll. I had a feeling that would happen. So I had me one ready, just in case it did happen. And we're going to take these wires. It's nothing fancy. This is the short wire. I don't have a long coax cable. But I plan on over here, camera guy. I do plan on getting, oh, I'm sorry. I got a phone I'm shooting with. I can't see what he's shooting. But I'm going to get a longer coax cable out there and attach it to a pole, or just put it out on the porch, or try to get it a little high in the air. The only one thing that's the downfall about this is that a normal antenna is the wind can blow through it. You're going to have to secure this bar stool, but for now, I'm just going to set this on the table. I'm going to set it on the table. No wires are touching each other. This rubber wire insulates it, so when it wraps back through on the outside, no wires are touching each other. You know, it's important that you do that, because your reception, it's just going to make, for example, if this wire was touching here, you would have no kind of antenna. If this wire touched here, all you would have was just a 2-inch piece of wire, or wherever the wire makes contact at, it shortens the I don't know what you want to call it, TV waves or whatever you call it. The bigger the antenna, the more reception you're going to get. The shorter the wire, the less reception you're going to get. So anyway, we're going to take this and set it up over here underneath my television. We're going to hook it up.
Away if you have any of these. Tell your
Look at
provider if you have depression or other mental health problems. Increase alcohol use. Use caution when driving or operating machines. Common.
Well, I gotta get it screwed in all the way. Come on, man. I hate these televisions. They put these contacts in here so close, jammed up in there, you can hardly even barely screw it in.
Here is your last chance to make that happen. Pools has the big 15 by 24 Econoline. If you call now, that pool can for only $2.99. That price still includes ladder and a free automatic pool.
And you know how antennas work. You're gonna have to.
$95 value for only $2.99.
You didn't have to show them what I knocked over.
Take advantage of this incredible offer. Want more? So jump up to our midline pool or grab for it all with Blue World Pools.
Anyway, that's how you make a TV antenna out of a bar stool, some electric fence wire, some nails, a hammer, some wire cutters, and some vacuum line or a rubber hose, or just something to, you can take the tape, I guess, and wrap it on one of them wires. But anyway, that's my point. And anyway, see y'all later till next time. Bye-bye.